On the White House said the DNC was essentially under Hillary Clinton's control before the process even began in 2016. What's the party going to do about it? One in a million. Juan Williams, good morning to you. Matt Schlapp, former White House political director and chairman of the American Conservative Union. Gentlemen, boy, the network news last night did not even mention this, Juan.
I'm somewhat surprised.
You coming from the left, how much does this bother you?
Well, I mean, I have an understanding that the party was in tremendous debt, and the Clintons had the wherewithal to pay the bill. And the old saying, Bill, if you pay the piper, you call the tune.
So if you've got the money, you can rig it in your favor.
I don't know. See, this is first of all, let me just say, I find this very unsettling in terms of real competition for the nomination. I look back on this and I think, boy, imagine if Sanders had a level playing field and had been able to go up against Trump, two populace. Boy, what an election. But on the other hand, I think, you know what, the reality is that Hillary Clinton did bail out the DNC and that she had the contacts.
So
Bernie's not a Democrat.
I'm hearing you say you're okay with it.
No,
Wow.
no, I never said that. I said if there had been a level playing field, I think Bernie would have had a better shot. I know that he would have won. But I do think that we owe everybody who's running a level playing field.
Matt, what do you think of this now? Is this, as some would suggest, this is the real scandal? What do you think?
So when Donald Trump said it was rigged, and all of us who supported Donald Trump went all over media and we were told that we were conspiracy theorists, we turned out to be right. It gets worse than this, Bill. And what Donna Brazile and these excerpts from her book has not showed is that Donna Brazile herself was part of the problem. On March 5th, she called John Podesta, emailed John Podesta, and gave him a tip-off that Hillary Clinton was going to get a question at the debate against Bernie Sanders on the Flint water crisis. She tipped him off as a CNN contributor. It's all part of this swamp that Donald Trump talks about. And the collusion, the real collusion, was Clinton with Russia and Clinton apparently with the DNC. She tips him off, and then apparently
she got caught red-handed with that.
She did. She got fired.
And correct.
CNN did the right thing.
She's paid a price. But let's just come back to the issue at hand here, okay?
Right.
And that is whether or not this deal was rigged. Now, Elizabeth Warren was on CNN yesterday afternoon and was asked about it too. She said the following.
This is a real problem. But what we've got to do as Democrats now is we've got to hold this party accountable.
Do you agree with the notion that it was rigged?
Yes.
One word, Tulsi Gabbard, Democrat from Hawaii. Here it is. No more games, no more retaliation, she writes. No more picking winners and losers. We must act now to take back our party. How do you hold them accountable, or is this water under the bridge here?
Well, I think the big story here actually is that an insider, Donna Brazile, who I know well, would take on the Clintons in this way. I mean, there are lots of people on the Democratic side who would say this is just feeding Trump's theory. Oh, Clinton's guilty of this, guilty of that, collude. It's nonsense, but this feeds Trump. But here you have Donna Brazile saying, hey, there were steps taken by the Clintons.
She called him on it.
Yeah, and so it used to be in the old days that Matt may remember, nobody on the Democratic side would take on the Clintons.
Well,
I think that's a really important part of the
This is a big...
Hang on, guys. Is that a nod, as has been suggested, that the days of the Clinton dynasty?
Yes. I would think so.
Yeah, this is what the... Look, Clinton incorporated this whole idea that Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton, they serve in public office, they get extravagantly wealthy, they're worth hundreds of millions of dollars in a short period of time, this criminal syndicate. I think the Democrats, along with the Republicans, want to wash their hands of them. Donna Brazile is part of this with her leaking of the question, but even she has gotten to the point where she's saying the Clintons need to go away. I actually think that's bad for the Republicans because we rather enjoy running against Hillary Clinton, but it's probably good for the country.
Well, you've made a living off of it for 25 years, Matt. One final comment.
Well, no, I think Matt's onto it. I mean, but I do think that we are seeing something signal in terms of a willingness of Democratic insiders to go against the Clintons. I don't know what the future of the party is because the party is having trouble. Tom Perez and raising money is not great.
Story. Yeah,
yes,
exactly
it is.
Right about
and they need a message.
Thank you, sir. See you at 5 o'clock. One in a million. Matthew Schlapp. Thank you, sir.
Take care, Bill.
Thanks, guys.